Good evening. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. I greet every one of you. I want to appreciate everybody that sends me greetings, birthday wishes. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. I came a little bit later than I anticipated, so I'm really sorry about that. We are saved from nothingness. We are saved from the emptiness. Yeah, we are saved from darkness. We are saved by the blood. Good evening, everybody. Oh, yeah, make me be the fountain, we no wonder. Oh, yeah, make me be the seed, oh, yeah, make me be the money, we like one I am made to me can't get above a batia man and a bow. Oh, what can mean better? I'm not going to be very fun. It come to bomb, it's all low ANP. It come to bomb, it's all low ANP. To try to put it on the ANP. Oh, yeah, make me the light, Good evening, everybody. Hey, G. Simon, good evening. Good evening, my people. I greet you all. Good evening, everybody. I greet every one of you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Hey, Philip, I greet you. Good evening, sir. I greet you. Korede, you're welcome. Frank, thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, my people, I welcome every one of you once again to my life. I'm very sorry I came later than I anticipated. Good evening, Amarachi. I greet you. Good evening, everybody. Yesterday was my birthday, so I appreciate every one of you, the outpouring of love. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you so much for your congratulations. Thank you for your messages. I receive all of them. I receive your love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, today is also Mother's Day, like back to back. I feel blessed. I am very grateful. And uh, I'm live. And I'm live. How my boy checking? You know? Okay. Yeah, sorry. There was a call coming in. Thank you, Korede. I greet you. Good evening. The birthday cake. In fact, I'm not even baking. Like, in fact, I had so much. We had so much. It was just a lot of food and drinks and everything. I give it to you through the air. There's nothing I can do. Good evening. I greet you all. Ezoko, I greet you. Good evening. Good evening, my people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this live. As always, as you know, Ijele is still being detained, and in fact, the whole thing is crazy. I don't know this call. Yeah. Good evening. Thank you so much. Yeah, so my people, as you are coming, don't forget to like the video, react to the video, share the video. Don't forget to send me birthday stars and Mother Day stars. I hope the star button is enabled on Facebook, and on YouTube it is on Super Thanks or Super Chat. I don't know what they call it. You can also use that one. You are welcome to subscribe to my page and my channel on YouTube, and follow if you are not following, share if you don't share, and comment as you see fit. So as you know, Ijele is still being detained and the whole thing is going out of hand. And it's incredible the level of misappropriation, lack of regard for any kind of judicial process. So this is what we are seeing here. And as we are speaking now, IPOB lawyer wants to become the prosecution. The brother to Ejiofor is wants to take, like, the whole case is transferring and before our eyes. And the judge, the dishonorable magistrate Chioma, that, let me put her picture here so you can see who I'm talking about. This lady, she struck out the case, but she still didn't sign the document, just like the other judge that I was also showing you his picture. He also signed and he didn't, also struck it out, but he didn't sign it. And now I learned that they have extended it from behind again. So I'm wondering, okay, if you struck out a case that it is beyond your jurisdiction, you struck out a case for lack of jurisdiction, on what basis are you extending the remand? You see, so this is a complete disregard for the judicial process. I learned that this is how they work in Nigeria. That the judiciary is working on that kind of corruption basis. Everybody know that it is wrong. I heard that they all know this is wrong, but they are doing it anyway. So that's how they roll in their judiciary. So now it's been 50, I think it's 54 days now and counting. It's 54 days. It's 54 days now. Ijele is been in detention for 54 days now and counting. And this judge that you are looking at was the one that extended it. Remember, none of these judges have sat on the case. None of them have heard the case, especially this one. This one that you are looking at, this IPOB judge, she has never sat on this case. She has never seen Ijele or anything. But obviously, everybody can imagine what is going on behind. And so she wrote that remand because Iyana, the other one, did not sign it. And now she struck it out also for lack of jurisdiction, obviously, because it is not a case for the judiciary, for the magistrate. And now she extended it. I don't know on what basis. If you struck out a case that it is beyond your jurisdiction, on what basis are you extending the remand? This is the incredible misappropriation of justice that we are witnessing within the Nigerian system. So yeah, we love Nigeria. We want Nigeria to progress. Obviously, these are the elements within the judicial system that is making Nigeria unable to work. If they say, may Nigeria happen to you? No, Nigeria is not happening to anybody. It is this corrupt judge, like this Amawachi Chioma, a magistrate that is working against the Nigerian people, using the Nigerian office that she has been put to work against a Nigerian citizen. It is not Nigeria that is happening. She is the one happening. She is the one happening to Ijele. So these two judges are the ones happening. It's not the Nigerian system. So we have to be careful how we are talking about it, because when they say Nigeria, may Nigeria happen to you? No, these are the elements. Look at this man here, Emmanuel Iyana. He is the first one that is happening to Ijele, because he's using his office as a magistrate in Nigeria to work against a citizen of Nigeria. And the Chief Justice of Nigeria is looking on, and the Nigerian Judicial Commission is looking on, because somehow the miscarriage of justice is sanctioned in their system. I don't know. Is that what they are telling us? That everybody knows that all these things are wrong, but they do it anyway. That's how they roll. That is the kind of justice they can offer Nigerians. And yeah, this is what we are seeing. So when you are rejoicing that Nigeria is happening to somebody, no, Nigeria is not happening to anybody. It is the people that have that public office that are supposed to serve Nigerians that are using it against the Nigerian people. And for example, this Emmanuel Iyana, he never saw Ijele before he wrote that motion ex parte to remand him in prison. And then even after the expiration, since 3rd of April, he has never signed the document that he used to strike out the case for lack of jurisdiction. And because he didn't sign it, and then they transferred it to this other lady, and this lady also eventually, after 3 weeks, struck it out on the basis of lack of jurisdiction. These two people are magistrates. This man is a magistrate in one magistrate court. He struck out a case that it is beyond his jurisdiction, which means he's supposed to go to a higher court. But no, he transferred it to another magistrate, and they repeat the same system. So now this one have struck it out for lack of jurisdiction, but he have also extended motion ex parte. On what basis? Right? So this is what we are seeing. And now IPOB lawyer that is also working with Nigerian government wants to take over the case. The person of Ejike Ejiofor is the brother to Ejiofor, that is Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. So this is the situation right now. And the legal process is going on. But how can the legal process go on when they are doing all this kind of GPT, when they are doing this rigmarole? And importantly, they want to use the Nigerian system to kidnap Ijele from the prison. So the Ejike Ejiofor, the brother to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, he and police, they went to the prison to say Ijele should sign a document, instead of them to forward any document they have to Ijele's lawyer. So they've been going to the prison with police, trying to kidnap him from there. So they are trying to use Nigerian police, use this fake and corrupt remand that this judge here is writing to kidnap him from the prison. Are you seeing what is going on? So we are seeing these people are playing out their corruption in the open. They are playing out. So if you are happy that this is happening to Ijele, you are happy that, don't say that Nigeria is happening. Nigeria is not happening to Ijele. It is Emmanuel Iyana that happened. It is this Chioma Amawachi that is using her office as a magistrate magistrate in the court of Nigeria in Abuja. They are the one using their office. They are the one using their office. So I'm putting it here. This is from the High Court of Abuja. This is their faces. These are the people happening. So if you have people with integrity that are sitting in this office, something like this will not happen. So it is the people. And all the people that are orchestrating this thing, they are not Nigeria as a whole, but they are corrupt individuals that are in positions where they are using it to manipulate and work against somebody. So yeah, the lawyers are doing their best to protect him and to prevent their kidnap, basically. So we are going to see how this week we go in and work out. But Ijele is fine where he is, but it's very, very frustrating and unbecoming that something like this is going on, and the people in leadership of Nigeria are looking away. They don't care. So me, I don't know why that is the case. So don't be happy that Nigeria is happening to Ijele. No, it is these people that are happening to Ijele. Magistrate Emmanuel Iyana and Magistrate Chioma Amawachi. Share this video. I'm going to cut out this part later. Share this video, please. Let it get to everybody. If you want to say, no, Nigeria is happening to anybody. No, Nigeria never happened to anybody. But corrupt Nigerians without integrity, like Emmanuel Iyana, like Chioma Amawachi, these are the people that are got in places of high power, in places of power and position in Nigeria, and they are using it, instead of them to use it to work to the benefit of Nigeria, instead of them to use it to provide, to procure, to give justice and give people succor. No, they are using their office against Nigerian citizens, trampling upon the fundamental human rights of a Nigerian citizen over a simply civil case. They are using their office. So it is not Nigeria. This is the face of corruption in the judiciary, and that's why I am showing it here. Yeah, so thank you everyone. Please take note. Nigeria is not happening to Ijele. Emmanuel Iyana, Chioma Amawachi, these are two magistrates working in the High Court of Abuja, and those are the people happening to Ijele. Let me see what our brother is writing. When the government were embezzling money under Buhari, I asked if the presidency cannot stop or discipline them, but I was given a flimsy excuse. Now it's happening in the judiciary. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Exactly, yeah. It's obvious that IPOB Biafra criminals are displaying what they are known for. Yes. Obviously, they are doing it. Imagine the brother of what is this guy's name that we are calling Carol White? Ifeanyi Ejiofor. His brother is also a lawyer, and his brother is you remember that second day that he came to that court in that magistrate court and was saying it was his case, and brought another fake affidavit that other police prosecutor, Blessing Ezala. So when you say Nigeria is happening to Ijele, it is these people. They are all Igbo people. They are the ones that have this employment within the Nigerian judiciary, the Nigerian law enforcement system, like in the police. They are using it against fellow Nigerians, and then they will turn around and say Nigeria is happening to you. How is Nigeria happening to you? You understand? So now, Ifeanyi Ejiofor's brother, Ejike Ejiofor, he wants to be the prosecutor against Ijele. You can imagine. So it's no longer, it's obvious if you were in doubt what is going on. It's obvious now, right? So Ifeanyi Ejiofor becoming police prosecutor. So the police that are going to that prison to go and give somebody that is already remanded in prison document to sign, when he has lawyer and the lawyers are there, the chamber of the lawyer is open. If you have any document, forward it to the lawyer. They are using police to go straight to the prison to try to sign document. They are all the same people saying Nigeria happened to you, and they are the one using their employment within the Nigerian system to happen to somebody. So let us be clear when we are condemning Nigeria. We should condemn the individual. Obviously, sometimes emotion can carry us away and we can talk, but when it comes down to it, you are seeing exactly what is going on. Yeah, you understand? So it's the same people say Nigeria happened to you. They are the ones. Imagine Ejike Ejiofor he want to be a prosecutor. So this Chioma Amawachi, this judge that I was showing you now, she's using Ejike Ejiofor as the prosecutor and to remand Ijele in another prison. So you can imagine what prison they want to take him to, a prison somewhere where they will, in fact, his life is in danger. Basically, Ijele's life is in danger. So if anybody knows how to help to save his life, right now his life is in danger, and they want to use the Nigerian system to finish him. So it is still the same people within the Nigerian employment that are using their office. They are using their office, and then they will say, "May Nigeria happen to you?" No, Nigeria is not an individual. Nigeria is just, a geographic location, if you can say that. So unfortunately, yeah. So I wanted to share this story with you guys before I go. This story. Good evening, my people. So when we are talking, it's just the same thing we are talking about. So we have a case of people using church to do evil. So I want to share that story with you guys here. So this couple, they are based in England, and they were using their church to commit unimaginable, exploiting the faith of the people, and especially Nigerian people of African descent, who thought that they found an African community in London, and they were using the church. So when people come against the church and say, oh, the church, no, it is not the church as a whole, but it is the same corrupt people that are going behind and using the church. So when you are attacking church, attacking Christianity, it's not the proper position to take. It's the individuals that hide behind church, exploit the faith of the church and the trust that the people have on people that are in positions within the clergy, right? So they trust them, and those people exploit them, not because it's the church, but because they are corrupt individuals, because they are evil people. They are hiding under the church to do their evil. So this man, him and his wife, they are Nigerians of Yoruba descent. And this man, he did the unthinkable. And he was trying to escape London. He was on his way to airport to Nigeria. He was in the airport trying to escape back to Nigeria. And I can only say, thank God he didn't make it into Nigeria. Because if he made it into Nigeria, he will buy in fact, he says that he has no sin. You can't even speak up the evil he has done. So what did he do? So let me, I don't know if you can read it. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can read it with me, what he did. So you can see this is from BBC directly. So a church pastor, is it big enough? Can you read it? I think it's better like this. So this is why I titled this video, Doing Evil in the Name of Church, using the church for evil doings. Anywhere you want to title it. A church pastor and self-styled prophet who repeatedly benched children after holy bath has been jailed for 34 years. In Nigeria, there are so many of them that are benching children because they bench children and they give out bread and do one philanthropy. They say, oh, leave him. They blame the children. But you can see now, they went to do the same thing in England and they have gotten the result. So when you live in a country where the judiciary are not doing their work, the law enforcement are not doing their work, they are compromised. So individuals take advantage and do all sorts of things. In many of the Catholic churches, so many of such cases have come up, and the Catholic Church is paying a lot of damages. But not yet in Nigeria because there is no accountability. So I can imagine if something like that will be opened up in Nigeria. If the judiciary in Nigeria can even wake up to that responsibility and actually look at such cases, you can imagine. So this man and his wife, his name is Michael Olorunbi, he's 60. Say he benched girls from 6 years, 6 girls and a boy over a 20-year period. Over a 20-year period, this man took advantage of people that came to his church. His wife, Juliana Olorunbi, who is the one that he will be arranging her to remove belle. After the man don bench and give them belle, the wife will be arranging to go comot belle. He's given 11 years in prison. All these people are in our Nigeria, and the judiciary look away. No prosecution, no judgment. Instead, they blame the victims. Instead, they will say, oh, why did why did you do that? Forgetting that these are underage children, that they don't know anything. These people exploit them and take advantage of them. They say both were found guilty by jurors at Birmingham Crown Court after a trial in January. The trial heard Olorunbi had victim who stand naked in a bowl of water to undergo what is called spiritual bathing. So, you know, this belief in all these things and all this, I don't know, people need a lot of drama. So they tell them that they want to do cleansing. They will not carry the children, go and give him. He will not remove their clothes, say he want to dey bath them. He call them spiritual bathing. So that spiritual bathing, now he they do. And now he take they do his own benching. They say he claimed it will cleanse their souls and protect them from the devil. But Philip Bradley, the prosecutor said, told the trial that Olorunbi's true purpose was just to satisfy himself. In some cases, he added the offending progressed to repeated benching on many occasions, leading to the unwanted belle. Small children for church in England, over a period of 20 years. Do you think those children did not speak up? The mother will say, hey, it's the prophet, hey, our guardian. You understand? Because they hold all those people very high. Oh, our prophet, oh, our this thing, oh, whatever. They will not listen to their children. They say the defendant told police, the devil made me do it. The classic. The devil made me do it. Oh, who didn't expect this? It's always the devil. It's always the devil that made them do it. Why can't you just accept your evil for once? No, it's the devil that make you do it. For how many years? So yeah, but the judge told him, he said, Olorunbi's crime must be one of the worst cases of benching small children wey you don't see for in life or in court. He said, yes, you did this because you are arrogant, selfish, and vain. Because the man is saying, the work of the devil, it was the devil that made me to do it. The judge say, no, you did this because you are arrogant and selfish, because you are thinking only of yourself, and you are an empty, vain human being. So in statement letter to the court, one of the people that this thing happened to, now in her 30s, said, Olorunbi, he took my innocence, my youth, and my purity as a child. So now where the people where do all these things, where they don't grow, where they don't be, adult, they say, what did this man do? It's 30 years ago, but if it is our country, they'll say, don't say nah, shebi you don't marry, shebi be more, shebi move on with your life, because they don't want people to take responsibility for the things that they are doing. Good evening, my brother. Just a minute, let me finish it. He said, another said, I used to eat soap until I was physically sick, so I could get rid of this man's mark on the inside of me. On the inside and out. She said she dey eat soap so that she fit to, whether the soap go help and wash himself from inside out. If it was in Nigeria that somebody come and tell you that, look at what this person did to me in my early years as I was 6, 7, 8 years, they will say, I don't think now. They don't take it serious. And then you will be complaining, oh, the women are running on the street, oh, the women are all Olosho. Who are the customer? Who are the ones? Oh, this girl don't spoil. Small girl of 10 years, he don't dey collect prick. Who get the prick where they collect? Talk about it. In Sweden, they say they don't want their women to be prostitutes. What did they do? They made it a crime to pay for sex. If they catch you, say you pay for sex, now the men they went after. Go and look at the record in Sweden. Go and look at the record in Sweden now, because it takes two to tango. It's market, supply and demand. If there's a demand, there will be supply. And then you sexualize your children when they are small. Pedos everywhere they do. If you talk, they say shh, cover, oh, settle. They don't even take it as any big deal. That's why they went to England. Do you know how many they have caught that are benching small children? As I'm talking to you now, I got a video yesterday from Mozambique. They said those boys, it's an allegation, but they carried that jungle justice against them. Because it was my birthday, I didn't want to share that video. They buy our Igbo brothers in Mozambique. They were in a bus. They stopped the bus, bring all of them and buy them. They said that they caught small girls to use and go, they do juju. Nobody to verify the incident. Maybe it's one of them. Maybe it's not even those group of men. But they have paid the ultimate price in the most gruesome way. Because why? They are coming from a country where the judiciary and law enforcement are irresponsible and corrupt. They are not teaching people that actions carry responsibilities. You see him here. See the man. He said the devil make him do it. A third woman said she no longer attended church. I don't think I can ever place my faith in religion again. I trusted him, she said. If they tell them, they know they hear. Like we are saying now, if you are calling out fake people, fake pastor, and the fake things they are doing, they will say, shut up, you are anti-God. So who is the one working against the church more? Is it you that is saying these people are doing bad, or the people that are using the church to do bad? Eh? My brother, you are welcome.
Yeah, good evening, blessed. Once again, happy Mother's Day, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Look extremely beautiful.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're glowing.
Thank you.
You're radiating.
Thank you so much.
And good evening to everyone. First, thank you so much for once again highlighting the impunity perpetrated by Emawale Yana and Chioma Amawachi, or whatever she calls herself. Now, let me just touch base on the pastor who they've sentenced in England. I said this to any Nigerian who cares to listen. We can only live in the society we build. Every society is a product of its consciousness, its conscious effort of agencies of government and institutions. Almost all institutions in the UK, America, we have same in Nigeria. But the difference is those in Nigeria have refused to protect the vulnerable, to protect the gullible, to protect the abused. The same way they have child, protection service, they have it in Nigeria. We have FIDA in Nigeria, which should protect women going through abuse.
Yeah.
But they refuse to do their job. And tomorrow, still Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is working with the only extent we put effort to make it work. Tomorrow, people say the president is the problem. I want to digress. Politicians, Tinubu, whoever, has only 8 years. The civil service, who are like the engine block or the brain box, they are the most worst corrupt people. Take, for example, these both magistrates, they have 35 years to serve before they can retire. The same applies to local government worker. The same applies to a custom officer. The same applies to a police officer. The same applies to those who work in various ministries, parastatals, agencies of government. What is stipulated within the Nigerian system? 35 years of active service before retirement. Or if the person started at a very late age, then they have to be certain age, then they have to retire. Now, that is the point I needed to make. Now, this same God of man, whom is sentenced in England, most of his victims were very young.
Yeah. 6 years.
Yeah, but the police, on investigating, provided that environment where they can come forward to speak.
Yeah.
There are numerous God of men in Nigeria with same allegation.
Yeah.
But rather than this corrupt Zone 7 police officers to first do their due diligence, to ask for victims to come forward, all they'll be doing is to suppress the fact
Yeah.
and to strangle the voice that is speaking the truth.
Yeah.
Let me say this, whether anybody cares to listen. Today, the people that were abused are someone's children. I have a niece. I have relatives. I have family friends. That is why I am fighting to have them protected by law. I'm living on borrowed time, just like every other person. Right? You see, it hurts me. As a Nigerian living in England, the way my children are protected by law, even protected from me by law. But Nigeria, the agencies of government would never want to act. Let us remember last year, the God of Man in Port Harcourt. Despite every evidence, despite this little girl being bold, nobody cared to ask, was she groomed? Did this relationship start? A child is involved. The same Nigerian Christendom would not see that these people are tarnishing Christianity and the Christendom. They will tell you, leave him, now God go judge. When you speak, they begin to blackmail you. He's a philanthropist. Meaning what? There are agencies or foreign agencies that are known for philanthropies, but if they break the law, they are held accountable.
Yeah.
Say, for example, now, they have a charity organization called Doctors Without Borders. Each of these doctors, they have the ethics and code of conduct.
Yeah.
They not go and abuse patients outside of it. And it's they're working for Doctors Without Borders. Meaning what?
Yeah.
You know, so these are those things. And not until, you see, in Nigeria, both the educated, both those with PhD, both those who didn't even go to school, not until they remove this blindfolding of religion, they will never make a headway. If this man,
you know, like you are saying, a lot of people think fighting religion and say, oh, since church came, what the church bring? That's not the issue. The things that these people are doing, is it sanctioned by the religion that they are practicing? Did Christianity sanction people to do this kind of evil to children? No. Christianity say, let the children come to me. You know, it speak love. It did not say you should go and take advantage of children. There is even penalty for it in the Bible. So what these people are doing is even against Christianity, right? And so that is why the law has to take its course, because obviously evil people go inside the church and hide. Evil people go inside the mosque and hide. Evil people are hiding under African religion, are doing evil. All these cut head, cut prick, come. In fact, I'm going to share another story with you guys now. My brother, just stand up. I will share another incredible story with you that involves Pastor and Babalawo, now that we're on it.
It's the blessed it's the most of these guys who make this argument, what has Christianity brought? Unfortunately, some enlightened minds jumped into that bad wagon because most of them do not know much about statistics. I'll give a clear example now. I don't live in America, but people should go and research about the Methodist Church, the role they play in areas of, providing healthcare and hospital. Now, say for example, now you have the Macmillan Cancer Research in UK. I don't know if they're in other countries. Most of the researchers are Christians. So when people make this argument, what has Christianity brought? It's just their level of exposure and their level of, understanding. Most of them have not even bothered to. Okay, I'll give another example. Salvation Army. They are good in helping people with shelter. Now, the Catholic Church have one of the biggest charity. I think they call it, is it Caritas?
It's Caritas.
Caritas. So
most of them that are making money, most of them that are crossing the border are coming all this, their first contact with European is Caritas. They give them food, give them shelter. You know, they are
you know,
operating from the foundation of Christianity.
so
There's another one called Diakoni here in Germany. They are doing the same thing, reaching out to less privileged,
I just let me touch base on that because when this argument started last year, people were taking side with Matthias. I only realized that most people they are not even knowledgeable because they do not understand the rules of charities organization, and most of these world-known charities organization their fundings, and most of them do not know how much the Catholic Church in particular and Methodist Church pumping into charities and research. And like that Caritas now, one of the Reverend Fathers has been banned from practicing in Belgium and in Africa, but that's a different kettle of fish. Because CNN did run a documentary on that guy when they bench young boys them. You understand?
Mm,
So now back to the main topic. You see, I said this the day these corrupt agencies of government will decide to begin to do the right thing, there will be no hiding place for all this God of men.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I say to anyone who cares to listen, let them just pay attention. Once there's any, I wouldn't say damaging news, any news involving a God of man, what they try to do is just a damage control. And majority of them, they still use same police to oppress and suppress the people.
Mm.
Now, let me refresh our mind. Kemi Olulayo, when she was in prison, in Port Harcourt prison, people should go and look the report, the
It
article
was
of
David DB Yomena.
and make it not come from my mouth because they don't want. You see, these people do not want. I only say their reputation. That's what they want to protect. Just look at most recently when Paul Eneche embarrassed that lady. Nigerians spoke on behalf of her. Within 24 hours, Paul Eneche, his church, and his wife, what they're interested is damage control. They
Mm.
brought her, made her to have a cosmetic smile, put on camera. The three parties were smiling like headless chicken. They've done the damage control. Woman to your tent, oh Israel. Now
Mm.
she needs help. She cannot go back to her daddy and her mom in the Lord to help her. She's coming to Nigerians. Saying if she did not offend me, I did not contribute 1 naira, but people need to go and watch it. Why didn't she go back to her daddy and mom in the Lord? But they made this woman brainwashed her, cajoled her to come and help them do a damage control within 24 hours.
And they
Because
were
what they
all
get
smiling sheepishly. Yeah.
now she needs, she's come to her reality. She wants a better accommodation, she wants a better life. Why don't she go back to her daddy and mom in the Lord? Like, they will say, person when Papa they heaven, they go hellfire. She told
Apio.
Nigeria to mind her business. That this
That's
is
why Nigerians are saying, okay, go to your papa now.
that
Should be your
is
papa day heaven. We will day for this effort.
so that means in all these instances they cannot even say, okay, let us give a check of 5 million naira to even you know, let me not even digress.
Okay.
Now,
All right,
the
my brother.
police,
Let me make this other story so that will not
yeah,
take
thank
too
you,
long.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me
Thank you
here.
so much. Thank you so much. So, my people, I have this incredible story, although it's in Yoruba. So, my Yoruba people here, the one that I did not interpret well, please come help me. So, this story is an incredible story. I greet every one of you that is greeting me. AGK Kings, I see you. I see Idu. I greet you, Ofure. I greet every one of you that I have not responded to your greetings. I don't want to interrupt. Ugi, I greet you. Igwe Abuchi, you're welcome. Good evening. Thank you so much for your prayer and greetings. Emmanuel Chinedu, I also see you. I greet you. You're all welcome, my people. I greet you, Edwin. I also greet you. You're welcome. So, in case I miss out anybody, it's not by purpose. I'm so sorry. I want to run through this program because tomorrow is Monday, so that we can all get on with what we are doing. Please don't forget to hit the like button, the love button, react to this video, shake body, do something. So you're welcome, my people. So this is an audio, and I think it was a program, and the man called into this program, and he was asking for forgiveness. And what he said he did is incredible. So I'm going to let the video play a little bit, so I will now interpret.
Orúkọ mi ni Pastor Matthew Kayode. Kí lorúkọ ìjọ yín? Orúkọ ìjọ mi ni The Best Living Spiritual Church of God. Nílùú Ìṣẹ̀yìn. A gbọ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ yín tí wọ́n wá láti bí ọdún mẹ́jọ sẹ́yìn, wọ́n padà rí wọn. Adékẹ́ sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ nípa ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ikú ọ̀rẹ́ yín àti bí wọ́n ṣe rí wọn. Lóòótọ́, èmi pẹ̀lú Pastor Adémọ́lá ọ̀rẹ́ ni wá láti kékeré. A jọ lọ sí ilé ìwé ni. A jọ dá ìjọ yìí sílẹ̀ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a gbìyànjú kíjọ yìí gbòòrò tá a rí ọ̀nà tá a ń tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ìjọ wa yìí. Ní ọjọ́ kan ni Níkẹ́ ló ṣàdédé wá bá wa tó ṣàlàyé fún wa pé bàbá kan wà nílùú Ṣakí tí a lè lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ tó lè ṣe àṣírí fún wa bí ìjọ yóò sì gbòòrò.
So let me I don't know, do you want me to allow it to play completely, or should I be interpreting as I go along? Let me get that feedback. So in between, let it start again.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́, kí lorúkọ yín? Orúkọ mi ni Pastor Matthew Kayode.
He said, what is your name? He's still using Pastor Matthew Olukayode. Pastor Matthew Olukayode. Let me give you the background story. This guy, he said his name is background story. And he started a church with his friend, his childhood friend, that they went to school together. And as they are starting the church and the church is going on, they are now looking for somehow that they want the church to boom, so that the church will now have mega church, that will become mega church, so that like Adeboye them, you know, like they want to, what can they do? Because it don't talk to business, now market. They want to make their market, they say. Then somebody now came to them and told them that there's a Baba somewhere that will help them to do the juju. They now went to that Baba to go and do the juju. And then the Baba now told them that it is one of them that they are going to use to do that juju. So let this audio play again.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́, kí lorúkọ yín? Orúkọ mi ni Pastor Matthew Kayode. Kí lorúkọ ìjọ yín? Orúkọ ìjọ mi ni The Best Living Spiritual Church of God.
Pastor Matthew, I want to write it down. Pastor Matthew Olukayode, Best Living Spiritual Church of Christ. He's still calling name of church. When I heard, like when I listened to this story, it traumatized me, because I know that most of my fans are not Yoruba. That's why I'm kind of divided. I don't know how to go ahead with this story, but it's a 5-minute clip. I'm going to let it play, and then I will explain what he's saying.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́, kí lorúkọ yín? Orúkọ mi ni Pastor Matthew Kayode. Kí lorúkọ ìjọ yín? Orúkọ ìjọ mi ni The Best Living Spiritual Church of God. Nílùú Ìṣẹ̀yìn. A gbọ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ yín tí wọ́n wá láti bí ọdún mẹ́jọ sẹ́yìn, wọ́n padà rí wọn. Adékẹ́ sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ nípa ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ikú ọ̀rẹ́ yín àti bí wọ́n ṣe rí wọn. Lóòótọ́, èmi pẹ̀lú Pastor Adémọ́lá ọ̀rẹ́ ni wá láti kékeré. A jọ lọ sí ilé ìwé ni. A jọ dá ìjọ yìí sílẹ̀ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a gbìyànjú kíjọ yìí gbòòrò tá a rí ọ̀nà tá a ń tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú ìjọ wa yìí. Ní ọjọ́ kan ni Níkẹ́ ló ṣàdédé wá bá wa tó ṣàlàyé fún wa pé bàbá kan wà nílùú Ṣakí tí a lè lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ tó lè ṣe àṣírí fún wa bí ìjọ yóò sì gbòòrò. Nígbà tí yóò ṣàlàyé fún wa yìí, a jọ gbìyànjú wa rò láàrin ara wa, a sì pinnu láti lọ sí ìlú Ṣakí láti lọ ṣe àṣírí yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a dé ìlú Ṣakí, tí bàbá yìí yẹ àsìkí àwa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta wò, bàbá yìí pé náà mẹ́ta tí a wá àwa méjì nìkan ni kádàrá wa rọ̀ mọ́ ìkan tí a wá ṣe yìí. Ìkan gbà tí a dé bàbá yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí ni a bá wá àṣàlẹ́ ìkan tí a wá fún wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n bàbá yìí pé àwa méjì ni kádàrá wa ló bá nǹkan tí a fẹ́ ṣe yìí mu. Bàbá yìí wá pa méjì tí kádàrá wa bá nǹkan tí a wá ṣe yìí, ìyẹn èmi àti Níkẹ́. Ó pè wá sẹ́yìn pé Níkẹ́ pé pásítọ̀ Adémọ́lá tó jẹ́ ẹnìkẹta wa yìí o, òun ni á lò sí ìjọba tó lè gbòòrò síwájú. Mo wá yarí fún bàbá yìí pé bàbá báwo la ti fẹ́ lo ẹ̀dá alààyè àwa láti ẹ̀dá alààyè bí àwa náà láti jẹ́ kí ìjọba lè lọ síwájú. Ṣùgbọ́n bàbá yìí fárígá pé àdìkẹsẹ̀ bómi àlèyọsẹ̀ mọ́ ń bẹ̀. So ìdí nìyẹn tí a fi ṣe ètò tí a fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀. Ìgbà tó wá di tó ṣe díẹ̀, bàbá yìí rán àwọn èèyàn kan lóúnjẹ kọ́nà bá oúnjẹ wá. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n àtọ́ oúnjẹ fún wa tán nígbà tí a jẹun tó. Pásítọ̀ Adémọ́lá tó jọ́rọ̀ mi ó sùn lọ. Bàbá yìí sì fún lọ́rùn pa.
Nígbà tó fẹ́ fún lọ́rùn pa yẹn, ẹ̀yin náà wà ń bẹ̀ àbẹ́ ìsìnbẹ̀.
A wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n fún lọ́rùn pa.
Nípa wo lẹ̀yin kó? Ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ dì wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀ mú ni àbí ẹ kàn ń wò wọ́n bó ṣe fún wọn lọ́rùn pa?
Àwa ò kópa ọkàn nù rẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ̀ pé èṣù lágbára kò ní bàlà. Ẹ̀rí ọkàn ṣèmi náà nígbà tí wọ́n ń fún lọ́rùn pa. Ṣùgbọ́n kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe sí mọ́.
Nígbà tó wá pa wọ́n tán yẹn, kí lẹ ṣe sí, báwo lẹ ṣe ṣe òkú wọn?
Bí a ṣe ṣe òkú bàbá ìdí sàlẹ̀ bá pé á lo àwọn ẹ̀yà ara wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan sí inú ìjọ yìí, ìjọ yóò fi gbòòrò sókè. Ẹsẹ̀ wọn sọ pé a máa gé ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀. Tá a bá gé ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ méjì, á rí mọ́ pílà tó wà níwájú ìta chọ́ọ̀chì.
Níbi àbáwọlé
church bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So ẹ̀yìn ọkàn rẹ̀ á rìn mọ́ ẹnu ọ̀nà àbáwọlé inú church.
Ibi táwọn èèyàn ń gbà wọlé gan.
Táwọn èèyàn ń gbà kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So ẹ̀yìn apá rẹ̀ méjèèjì á rìn mọ́ bí àwọn pílà tó wà lẹ́yìn church. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo yòókù tó kù pàtẹ gúndúrúkú yòókù tó kù a máa rí mọ́ orí ọ́tà gangan. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ètò yẹn nìyẹn sà.
Báwo làṣírí ìṣèwá tú?
Àti ọ̀dọ̀ ìyàwó mi ní kẹ́lá ṣe tètè tú jáde.
Ìyàwó yín. Bọ́ a gbọ́ wípé Adéníkẹ́ yìí ìyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ yín pásítọ̀ Adémọ́lá ni tẹ́lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lóòótọ́ ni àfẹ́sọ́nà ọ̀rẹ́ mi pásítọ̀ Adémọ́lá ni tẹ́lẹ̀.
Kí ló dé tó wá jẹ́ pé àwọn lẹ fẹ́?
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé torí àṣírí tó ti wà láàrin wa yìí, mo wò pé tí a bá fẹ́ra wa àṣírí ò lè tú síta sọ́dọ̀ ẹnì kankan.
Ẹ tún ọmọ ọdún mélòó báyìí?
45 years.
45 years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀ka àjọ yín ti wá tó bíi mélòó?
Ó ti tó bíi mẹ́ta.
Ọmọ mélòó lẹ ti bí?
Ọmọ méjì.
Ọmọ méjì. Bó làwọn ọmọ yín wà báyìí?
Ọmọ èyí tó jẹ́ àkọ́bí mi òun wà ní àbúrò, kò sí Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ìkejì sì wà pẹ̀lú wa níbí báyìí.
Nígbà tí àṣírí ti wá tú yìí, tí gbogbo èèyàn ti rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ni nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run ṣe fún yín?
Mo ti sọ fún Ọlọ́run níbi tí mo wà yìí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Bíbélì ti sọ pé ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá jẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀ tí ó sì kọ̀ ọ́ sílẹ̀, òun ni Ọlọ́run yóò sì dáríjì. So mo ti bọ́ Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ pé kó dárí gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi jì mí. Mo sì mọ̀ pé tọ́lọ́run bá yọ mí nínú ibi tí mo wà yìí, Ọlọ́run dárí gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi jì mí.
Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe yìí, ìgbà tí ẹ̀yin gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run pásítọ̀ tẹ́ ń jíṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn, sí tẹ́ ẹ bá ń wàásù fún àwọn èèyàn, kí ló dé tẹ́ ẹ wàásù fún ara yín náà?
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo sọ sílẹ̀ ní àkọ́kọ́ pé èṣù lágbára kò ní gbàlà. Ọlọ́run ṣá dárí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi jì mí.
If my boyfriend asked me to marry him, I'm gonna say no. Why am I gonna say no?
Okay, sorry.
Because we started dating 5 years ago.
So the story has it that the guy, he's a pastor. Yeah, he said his name is Pastor Kayode. Let me see what I wrote again. He said his name is Pastor Kayode, and he has the church, Best Living Church of Christ in Isheyi in Oyo State. So they're now asking what happened. He said that him and his childhood friend, they started a church, And they started that church, and the church was going, but they needed more followers. They want the church to be big. They are now asking, what will they do with the church? Then there's a lady that is the fiancée of his friend, that Pastor Ademola. You understand? And that one I said, there's a Baba that can help them to do something so that the church will start booming. So they now went to the Baba, and the Baba now said that the work that they want him to do, that one of them is one of the one they were going to use to do it. They now said, no, they cannot do it. And the Papa said that they have already stepped their leg in his place and there's no going back. So the Baba now called somebody to go and buy food for them. They now went to buy food for them. That when they finish eating that food, that Pastor Ademola that they want to use to do that juju now slept off. As he slept off, the Baba now put his hand on his throat and begin to kpai him. So they are asking him, so when they are kpaiing him like that, what did you do? Did you hold the leg? Or you now say, the devil has power, even though you don't want to do it, but the devil has power. And so and that's okay. What did you now do after they kpai him? After they now kpai him, they now cut him. They put they said they will put the leg in different parts of the church building. The two legs, they put it as pillar by the door. The two laps, they put it on this other side. They put this one on this on the altar, and the rest of it, they put everything inside the altar. So you now ask, so okay, since that time now, how many church have they grown into? He now said the church is now into, they have grown it into 3 branches. So he now said, okay, how did this thing happen that now people hear about it? He said that lady that they went to, him, his friend, his childhood friend, they went to school together, is his friend, and that his friend came with his fiancée, the lady that he wants to marry. The 3 of them that went there. And then they kpai that guy. Then this his friend and that his supposed fiancé now decided that they will marry so that the secret will not come out. So imagine somebody's fiancé that you tell the man that you love him, that you want to marry him and build a life with him, and the man proposed to you and you accept. And before your koro eye, somebody is buying that man so that church will grow, so church will boom. You are buying somebody so that church will boom. Your own fiancé. Then they buy the man, cut him body, put in different parts of building, put for altar. Then you come marry in friend, wait by your husband to be. You and you come marry, come sit down inside house, born 2 children. Like, the story is so crazy. And this man is confessing, they ask him his name. He say his name is Matthew Kayode, and the name of his church is Best Living Church of Christ in Isheyi, Oyo State. He's calling the name of his church, and he has spied his friend. He now say that he's asking God to forgive him. They said, okay, how did this secret now leak now? He said it's because of the wife, through the wife, which is the fiancé of that man that died. In the name, is this church? The church asked them to do that? Because when you are saying, oh, these church people, these are evil people who see the church as a lucrative business. So they want to come and steal using the church. It is not church. The church said, the Bible said, thou shalt not buy. You should not buy another person. You should not lie against another person. You should not do evil. You should love one another. This is what the Bible says. Now, when evil people now see the institution of the church and see it as a lucrative, they want to go and take advantage of it, and they are building their own businesses and calling it church. So this cannot be a matter of forgiveness. This is a matter of more. You don't buy a person, not to hold and throw him inside prison. Your life is over. It's not a matter of God forgive me. The devil is strong. What kind of agbara? Even though, let's assume that you don't want to buy somebody, you are already rich there. They now tell you that your friend, you now hold your friend. you buy your friend, cut her, put a leg here, and you say you be no want. If you be no want, if you will not carry, you will not go along with it. It's because they are evil. So now, plus the one that Ipai is friend for church, plus the Babalawo that is representing African religion, when they say go back to your root, now that kind of religion you want to they do, where they pie person, cut hand, cut leg, human body, now they say they do this thing, to do sacrifice. Is it what you want to go back to? You see, so are you going to say, okay, maybe there are some, I know before I've seen the ones that they are doing herbs, they are treating people, maybe somebody snake by then, they have the charm, they will give the medication, they have different kind of herbal knowledge that they will use to procure treatment, like that's what you used to know them as herbalists. But now they are also doing all this bring head, bring hand, bring head. They are also abusing that religion. Or is that what the religion asked them to do? Is that what the religion has them to do? Look at what we are seeing in northern Nigeria, for example. People will give birth to children and leave them on the street in the name of Amajiri. In Saudi Arabia, where religion came from, do you see that there? A bad workman always quarrel with his tool. Like our brother already wrote here, the same religion they are doing all over the world, they bring it, it reach our tongue, we bastardize it. Now church, like some of the videos I shared with you, one woman that was going around kicking, dancing, the things they are doing is crazy, right? And they are doing it to their own people. Is it the white man that asked them to do that? They are the one that came up with the idea. Anything that is dramatic, anything they can do. This man that is benching small children, like the one that Ijele was talking about, Daddy Hezekiah, that the children that the thing happened to are even speaking about it. They are talking about it. Like if they give them chance, they will come out and talk about it. They are doing you want to don't, so it is not the institution. So me, I don't support fighting institutions, but fishing out the bad and evil element, the exploiters, and the exploiting elements of the things they are doing. All this one, bring tithe. If you don't bring tithe, pay tithe, bring sow a seed. All these things are means of exploit. If you will see it, if you want to give to church, of course, the church doesn't run on empty. They need money, of course, because they need money to run. They need money to rent. All those ones is clear. But when they employ tactics to exploit you, to extort money from you, it is obvious. You're supposed to see it. You're supposed to know it. And, but because you are an adult, you have a free choice. But when children are involved, you don't let it go. You don't let it slide. And when buying somebody is involved, you don't let it slide. So why is all this thing happening in our country and there is no consequence? It's because the law enforcement and the judiciary are joking, right? They are not doing their job. So it's a free for all. People don't even know that there's a consequence for actions. People don't even know that if you commit crime, you will not come out of it, because they are used to the idea that you have to just settle, sort out, pay somebody, and then you are good. They don't know that there's something that carry heavy consequences, that once you do it, your own is finished. Forget it. You lost your life. Yeah. So my people, I thank you so much for being a part of this program. Like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time. I appreciate every one of you. And if you listen to the audio, if you're Yoruba, if there's anyone I missed, please fill it in the comment section. If you think I didn't explain it well, please let us have that your insight from the video. It's incredible what is going on in the name of religion, in the name of church especially. So don't join them to say, well, church is evil. No, there are evil people in church. So let's speak them, bring them out. And there are people, it doesn't matter. Even all these big people, I remember back in the day, Oya Kilomede, although they are illy. Today, like it's not even a new thing. It's just that we have media. 24-hour media is very easy to spot it. It's very easy to be seen it. But what is going on in different places in the name of church, you don't know. But It's only by talking about it that people begin to even gain an insight. Some people, they don't have any idea that what is going on there is wrong. So don't hush people when they are speaking out about what is not good, what is exploitation, what is, what is evil in the name of church or in the name of religion. Allow people to have that expression so that people that don't know that it is wrong, we know. Maybe people come from families that they don't understand concepts that this is bad and this is good, so that they can also hear from outside. Let this social media be something that can be used for good, a good force for the society. Yeah, and don't be a mugu. That's it. But if you fall mugu, you pay dearly. Look at those ones. Their parents, they fall mugu. They put their children in that suffering. Another generation. Don't be that one. So you see the consequence that can happen from it when children are involved. It's going to be another generation just because one parent become a mugu, right? So look at this one now. You buy a friend that you grow up with, you went to school. So where is that mindset coming from? Who are the people that raise people like that have no empathy? They have no feeling. There is no human feeling. It is not church that made it. It's not European. There is something missing from the families. Families are raising monsters. They are not raising human beings anymore. They are raising people that are a danger to other human beings, right? Because they are not thinking things through. They are committing atrocities. And so at the end of the day, normally it was supposed to be the judiciary and law enforcement that will rein them in, but they have failed in Nigeria. So if you're in Nigeria and you are not shining your eyes, Oyo is your name, you are on your own. Like I posted a post about a friend that borrowed his friend 3 million, and because of that, he buy him so that he will not have to pay that 3 million. So it doesn't even have to be in context to church. These things are happening because people have become very, very evil and carnal and vain. So you have to look out for yourself. You have to be careful. Yeah. So my people, I greet every one of you once again. Thank you so much for all of you that support me, all of you that send me greetings once again. I appreciate you all. I thank you all, and I wish that you have a very, very beautiful week. And I hope that the blessings of God will continue to follow us. Where there is danger, where there's evil, please may God protect each and every one of us. May we never come near it. May we never near our dwelling place. May God give us light and grace and energy to overcome in this week and always. Amen. 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 Bye for now.